Wow!
Hey guys, welcome back to another Patreon vlog. I hope you've all had a good week so far and are ready for the weekend. Before I dive into the video today, before I dive into the vlog, I thought I would give you a tour of my hotel room, which is a kind of traditional Japanese style hotel room, a ryokan, and it's really nice. It's a very kind of compact room, but it's got a very nice aesthetic, and I'll give you the full tour right now, starting over here. Apologies, I'm committing the cardinal sin of holding the camera, something I don't normally like to do, but anyway. So here's the doorway. You come in here, you take your shoes off, you step here, and then this is the room. Over here we have the bathroom, so you can open that, and there's the bathroom, gets the job done. And then we have the room, which is a 6 tatami mat room, so it's a nice size. For one person it's perfect, for two people a little bit cramped. Fortunately I'm alone today. So there's the bed, a futon. I don't know what it is about futons. I don't know, maybe you've found this, but whenever I sleep on a futon, I go out like a light and I sleep really, really well. I don't know what it is about it. I used to sleep on a futon for 3 years back when I lived in my little apartment in Yamagata, but now I have a bed and I don't sleep at all as well. Something about a futon, something about being on the floor makes a huge difference. So I slept on that great last night, looking forward to sleeping on it again. Over here we have the cupboard, which contains towels and a kind of dressing gown style robe that you can use to walk around the ryokan. As you can see here, I've been working on another video. I haven't just elaborately set this up to make it look like I'm working for the Patreon vlog. I have actually been working on a video called a beginner's guide to Japanese nightlife, and it's out this weekend hopefully. It's finished, and you can see it here. This is the little microphone I use. Here's Ryotaro's stupid face on the screen. That's the room. It's perfect size, and I love it. And I think it costs about 6,000 or 7,000 yen per night, which is pretty reasonable. But anyway, let's sit down because my arm is about to snap off. Bloody hell, holding one of these cameras really does your arm in. I don't know if that says something about the weakness of my arm or if that is because the camera's too heavy. Don't know, maybe it's both. Anyway, first off, if you haven't seen it, I did a post yesterday about the upcoming Natsuki Q&A session, which I'm doing tomorrow. So if you haven't sent your question into Natsuki, please do so now on the previous post. And we're just going to basically interview him with your questions, similar to what we did with Ryotaro last week, so be sure to send your question in. We passed 600,000 subscribers this week, which is absolutely amazing. Thank you to all of you guys for your support. I mean, as a YouTuber, I could never imagined when I started this that I'd have 600,000 subscribers, or this channel would do that well. After all these years, the channel still seems to be relevant, which is good. So if anything, that subscriber mark is a symbol of that, so I'm happy. This week I'm showing a good friend of mine around Japan, a very good friend who I've been waiting 5 years to show around. They're finally here, so that's cool. But I picked them up at Narita Airport. As you probably know, Tokyo has two airports, Narita and Haneda. And Narita is just awful. If you have a choice to fly into Narita or Haneda, always try and fly into Haneda Airport because it's really close to Tokyo. It's about a 20-minute monorail ride from Tokyo. Narita's about an hour, and it's horrible. Like, you arrive at Haneda Airport and you fly in over Tokyo and you can see Mount Fuji, you've got the skyscrapers, it's amazing, it's brilliant. And then you get off the plane, and as you walk out the airport, you can see, usually if it's a clear day, you can see Mount Fuji, the Tokyo skyline, the Sky Tree, the Tokyo Tower. It's amazing. If you walk out of Narita, you see a tree and a muddy field, and then you have to sit in a train for an hour, and it's shit. So if you get to choose between Haneda and Narita, even if Haneda's like $100 more expensive, I would always go for Haneda Airport. And besides, you'll probably save about $100 anyway by going to Haneda, because you won't have the annoyingly long train rides. So bear that in mind, just a little tip there that might be useful when the time comes. So today I wanted to talk about Natsuki the movie because what I said in the trailer back in May or June when I released it, that it would be coming out at the end of September, and it hasn't come out yet. Where is it? Where the fuck is Natsuki the movie? So I want to address that today and talk about that, because there's a genuinely good reason why it hasn't come out. And the reason it hasn't come out is we've changed the ending, or we're changing the ending to Natsuki the movie. I'll give you an overview of what it's about, and then you'll see why. So spoiler alert, if you don't want to know what Natsuki the movie is about, don't watch from now on. Just go and have a cup of tea and read a book and you know, have a nice day. But anyway, I'll keep going for everyone else. So Natsuki the movie is basically just about not having your dreams come true, which is something a lot of us can relate to, I think. I'd like to point out it's not a fictional movie or anything, it's more like a documentary. In fact, we're still working on a good title, a name for it, which I think will probably conjure up when it's completely finished, so we can look at it all and think of a name. But anyway, so Natsuki, when he was a teenager, he wanted to be in a punk rock band, and he was in a punk rock band with his friends. And he always saw it as what his life would be. He would go off and be in a punk rock band and have this kind of rocking, cool lifestyle. But one thing led to another, that didn't happen, and he ended up starting his own beauty salon and going into the world of being a, I don't know, beautician or hairstylist. So kind of his life isn't what he wanted it to be, and he finds himself, like a lot of Japanese people, he finds himself trapped in this kind of repetitive everyday lifestyle. Get up early, work all day long, finish late, have like no free time, and then just drink and get drunk for a bit and then do it all over again. And then YouTube came along and it added something new to his life. It gave it a whole new element. It gave him that chance once again to be the performer he wanted to be, you know, being a bit crazy and wacky on camera. He is a born entertainer, you know, when you see him hanging around with people, he wants to entertain, he wants to make people happy. And I think that's the common connection between him being this punk rock guy and him being on YouTube frequently. The reason he's so popular, the reason he's been successful, is because it's just something he enjoys doing. He enjoys being in front of people, not because he wants attention necessarily, but because he wants to make people happy and feel good about themselves. So there's a bit of that, a bit of talking about how he became this kind of mini YouTube celebrity and had this online fame and stuff. And then he goes to the UK and France. He goes to Europe in search of inspiration and also to escape this lifestyle for a few weeks. So he goes over and just does loads of crazy stuff. He makes a kind of a bucket list style plan to go over and just do things that he's always wanted to do, like go to Brighton or go shopping in Paris or go and do like an indoor skydive. So he does that, and then at the end of it he comes back from his trip, and I was just going to end the documentary there and just be like, oh well, you know, his life isn't what he wanted to be, but at least he had a nice trip and at least he's got YouTube. I don't know, I was a bit confused about what I wanted the ending to be. But he actually came back from this trip, from this awesome trip, and all these things he'd done, all the people he'd met and all the things he'd seen, and he had a newfound inspiration to sit down and revisit his life as a guitarist, as a punk rock dude. So he's come back and he's actually written a song, and he's been practicing it and playing it the last few weeks, and so now the end of the movie, the end of the documentary, is going to be Natsuki kind of on stage, hopefully, like doing this song and playing his new punk rock song. And it's an amazing ending. Like, if it goes well, it will be just the best ending there could possibly be to the documentary. And for me, I feel that was definitely worth stalling and delaying the documentary by a few months just to pull off. So now it looks like it's going to be released over Christmas, which again is something I actually want. I think it'd be a perfect time of year to release it and have it as a kind of Christmas release. You know, you can sit down with your family, with your roast turkey, and watch Natsuki the movie over the holiday season. I think that's a really nice idea. And also there's some shots I really want in the snow, and hopefully it should snow by then, so we should be able to finish the documentary with Natsuki playing his punk rock song and maybe trudging through the snow. I don't know. But so it looks like it's going to be released around mid-December, so I apologise for the delay in Natsuki the movie, but I do honestly believe it'll be worth it, and I'm much more looking forward to it now than I was before because of that, because I know it will be a lot better as a result. Yeah, I think it'll be a lot better than we originally intended. So, but for now, guys, I'll end it there, and I'll say again, sorry for the delay, and I thank you for your understanding. I know it'll be worth the wait, and I'm sure you'll think it is too when you see it. But for now, guys, here's a clip from Natsuki the movie, from the opening, just because I think you deserve something. You've already waited long enough, and now you're going to have to wait a little bit longer. But here's a clip to sweeten the deal. But for now, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next few days. Take care and enjoy.
my breakfast. Coffee, cigarette, and 2 cigarettes. Only breakfast. Easy. So good.
How many cigarettes do you smoke in one day?
Only 20 and 30.
30 cigarettes.
30 cigarettes.
Have you ever tried to stop?
Yes, stop. I'm stop. I was stop, but 2 weeks I give up. Stress, more stress. Oh no, oh my god. Come on, cigarette. Okay. I feel so good.
いつやめるの？
いつ死ぬ時やめないといけない。